YouTubers, what's up? And welcome to the very first installment of a nice little series I like to call Masterpiece Retro. I am your host, Nizmaz07, aka the Vintage Game Finder. Great to have you back. Happy New Year, of course, to you and your family. Many blessings from the Retro Gods, of course. And the first game that I will be reviewing in this series, I want to say is a common game, but at the same time it's heavily overlooked, and that could be something that's good, could be something that's bad. It all depends on your taste, of course. And the game I'm talking about is Saint for the Nintendo Wii, otherwise known as Taiseizu, or if I'm pronouncing it right, or Taiseizu in Japan. It's basically a game that gives this sort of a modern spin on ancient Asian folklore of the Monkey King. Don't know too much about that. I'd probably go ahead and Google it if you want to know more about it, of course. All I know is from the back, the visuals look nice. Some semblance of a story going on, and it's got 2D side-scrolling R-type shooting going on too, so I'm interested in it. That's why I picked it up, and basically the review is mostly me playing it for the first time, so go ahead and check it out. I will give my score towards the end of the game. I use a 5-point system, so here we go. Let's check this shit out. I want to have good expectations for this game, man. I can just tell. Look at the character right there. Like, there's no detail in his face. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay, well, that's not bad. I like the anime-esque view there. Not too bad. Really nice artwork. But right now that I'm reading the text and the story's not really grabbing me. Basically, I guess somebody's fucking with this dude and he's not trying to hear any of that shit. So he's gonna do what he's gonna have to do, you know, to make things right. And supposedly this guy's like the Monkey King, so he's like a monkey or some shit. Look at this shit, man. That was my first reaction mentally when I fucking started playing this. He's not fast. It looks like I'm going at a good pace right now, but you know, train your eye a little bit more and it's like you can almost see me struggling on that Wiimote. The D-pad on that Wiimote sucks, man. Like this, it feels real stiff, you know. Just looks like generic background. The enemy types on this game. Look at that. I don't even know what the hell that was. Like some kind of lizard dog or some shit. Then you have these guys floating in the air, and you're fucking floating in the air on a fucking purple cloud of all things. Now look at this part. This is the shit that pissed me off. It's supposed to be like Contra. That's what it reminds me of, the end of the first level. You guys remember Contra and shit. But you can't tell by shooting where I'm shooting at right now. You can't tell if you're landing a hit or not, because there's no boss gauge and there's no spark or explosion coming off of you giving them, you know, firepower and shit. What the fuck is going on with that? You telling me you got a Wii that's basically a GameCube on steroids and you can't produce better animation than this? This is, nah, man. This is some bullshit. Like, it shows when I get hit, right? But on the other side, it shows nothing at all. So I'm like, I don't even know if I'm inflicting enough bodily damage on this thing. Look, it got to the point that I had to go like right in front of it to see what happens. And now miraculously it blows up. Look at these generic ass enemies, man. Man, I'm really kind of happy with myself that I didn't have high expectations for this game, because I thought it was gonna be good, but it wasn't the case. This game, honestly, it reminds me of Forgotten Worlds on the Sega Genesis. If you guys know about that game, it's a really good game. Check it out, especially two-player. If you got somebody over at the house or whatever, man, it's a great game to hang out with the guys with, you know. Play some of that, some Contra, some Batman and Robin. Now, this is the menu screen now after you get a certain amount of power-ups or some bullshit. These are basically your sub-weapons. And the pretty neat thing is here, they have 4 slots, and you're in the first level, and you already have 3 choices. That's not too bad. I think I'm not too sure about how it works, how you manage them, because you only have that 1 and 2 button on that stupid Wiimote. So now you go back. It really pissed me off, to be honest, guys, by how slow this fucking character was. Like, really slow, man. Like, the enemies are fast. That you know, some of them are a little bit nimble, but you're not. Like, for some reason, you're not. And I thought the more power-ups that I picked up, the faster I could be. Like in R-Type or whatever. And nah, it wasn't the case. Like, the background on this level, I'm really feeling right now. It's like he's on a river, and that's. Oh no, that's a tree. That's a tree, right? That's a fucking tree. Holy shit. Like, look at this. How can you be this slow and dodge all this shit that's getting thrown at you right now? How is that fucking feasible? You know what? I kind of give a little respect towards this game right now because, yo, this shit's giving me nightmares of those old school arcade games, man. Yeah, the worst games that would just devour your quarters, like, as soon as you put them in there. I don't know what's hitting me from the background. Like, they look like floating cities or fucking ships. So I'm dealing with the background throwing shit at me. I'm dealing with this dude, fucking Gandalf, wanting to fight me. And then dragons and shit all over the place. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fast enough to dodge all of that shit. And it still bugs me that that's the case. Like, who fucked up in this department? At the development studio or whatever, you know? Somebody dropped the fucking ball. He should have been faster. Or at least give him the opportunity to jump off the fucking cloud or something, you know? Maybe that'll help. Yeah, those look like fucking macaroni shells. Look at this bullshit. Now, if this doesn't remind you of Space Harrier, I don't... Even in Space... Oh my god, I just made a... Wow, I had a direct comparison that... If you can find video of it, or if not, there's Google images of Space Harrier on the Sega Master System. His character model looks better than this character model on this Nintendo Wii game. The people that made this game this is almost Super Nintendo-ish right here, man. Holy shit, yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, this is this game's smelling like bargain bin, like big time. I'm gonna be honest, I did kind of like this part because like you were so high Now you're like descending down to the next level, and you think it's just a really peaceful descent. No, they're fucking throwing projectiles at you, and you still gotta dodge some shits and go through the clouds. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. What did this guy do to piss those people off? He's like fighting the whole fucking town, man. That's me not knowing where the fuck to go. Like, if I enter a level on a 2D side scroller, everybody knows you go right to make any progress, and if you go left enough, you're gonna end up with a bonus or something. I think this is the boss for level 1, and this guy pissed me the fuck off, man. Like this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. I'm shooting him, right? And there's visible damage. I see he's getting damaged, but again, there's no boss level or life gauge, whatever the fuck you want to call it. How do I know when I'm about to kill this motherfucker? Because I know when I'm about to die from his bullshit. This is the thing that bothers me. Like, I don't know what I'm doing to hurt him. I gotta find his spot, you know what I'm saying? To exploit. And I can't get any good looks with these fucking, with like fucking raviolis chasing me. Ravioli balls or whatever. What's a motherfucker to do? I can't get over how fucking slow this shit is. Like, he's slow, man. I get a couple free hits there. Look, most of my hits were at his head and center mass, like that chest. I don't know what the fuck. Like, how long is he gonna keep doing that shit? It's fucking weak, bro. I have no idea at this point what the fuck is going on. And what I'm telling you before is like I'm screaming it right now as I'm playing it. Because I just don't understand how the fuck this guy's not fucking dead. How is he not dead? Look at this shit. Okay, look, there's explosions, right? And boom, he kills me. What the fuck, man? This game is fucking garbage.